Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. One of the first things you have to realize is you brought your children into a world where such things do happen, and you know these things do happen. It probably happened to you. You probably did it to someone else. When you see people mourning, I mean like mourning, like throwing themselves like, like in the coffin, and want to go into the ground with the person who's being buried. Sometimes you think, are they tortured because they know that they brought that particular person into the world, especially when it's a child that you have survived. You have survived a child, and that child left by tragic, it's a tragic end. Okay, it was a tragic end. I wonder, do you feel guilt that you know that this world is a world that has wars, it has murders, it has treachery, betrayals, it has all sorts of it has anything you want to find probably in this part of the universe will be here on this part of the universe. You call it Earth. We are probably like segregated from the other places. Who knows? Who's to say that we are not? Who's to say we are? We really don't know. But what we do know is Earth is a violent place where the top animal is a vicious thing. A vicious thing. Upright, walking, two legs. But you got to be really careful when you are on this earth, and then you're bringing children here, and then when something goes south, you mourn and you cry and you wail, and you want the government to help you, and you want people to help you. When you, at what point are you going to start looking at yourselves? That's the main thing here. This guy's name is Jayden Lalchan, Lalchan. He's 15 years old, the person in the coffin. Yeah. At what point do you turn and look at yourself, look yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, I did this. I knew the chances. I knew where I was bringing this particular member of my body. You duplicate yourself. I knew where I was bringing that particular duplication into. I know where, and you know where you're bringing that particular person into the demographic, the neighborhood, the schools, everything else that goes along with it. When you turn that particular member out into, the world as a young adult, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, and the fact that so many survive it, it's incredible. It's actually incredible. But you know the perils of bringing a child here to this particular neighborhood in this particular universe. You know. Do not say you don't know. So all of this crying and all of this wailing and the emotions, I guess the emotions are built in. That's part of, when you come here, they make sure that those things are, imparted, within your system. But at what point are you going to say, I did it. This is my fault. This is my fault. I brought a child into a world of war. I brought a child into a world of treachery. I brought a child into a world of death. Sherry Veronica.